Hey, there's our little YouTube star.
Sup, guys?
Yo, I was looking for your YouTube channel earlier and I couldn't find it. Oh, it's gone. What? Yeah, someone commented that I should delete my channel, so I was like, damn, if you say so. Actually, let me back up. So first I was supposed to go myself, so I had to figure all that out this morning. And then I proceeded to erase everything I built over 5 years because of a single comment. Bro, what? I know, right? Tough world we live in. Oh, and apparently I'm racist now. What? Yeah, I was surprised too. I just found out today. But you're not though. See, that's what I thought, but he seemed to know more about this than I did. Oh, and apparently I can't please my wife either. Sorry? Yeah, I said that already. I wish you would have just told me instead of finding out about it through a random 12-year-old on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think they meant that literally. Hey, so what was with that job offer I saw on your desk today? Oh yeah, so this other guy mentioned that I should go get a real job, so I applied for an entry-level janitorial assistant position. Wait, but don't you have like a STEM background? Well, he sent me a link to this job specifically and said that this was all I was good for. Anyways, I better get going. I'm supposed to go jump off a bridge at 11, so.
Welcome to Planet Fitness. We promote health and fitness, but we like to serve free pizza, bagels, and Tootsie Rolls regularly.
Wow, I didn't know those were healthy.
Do you have any free protein or nutritious snacks? What are those? I can already tell I'm gonna love it here. And are you guys gonna kick me out for breathing too hard? Yes, sir. Noises in general are forbidden. And you're not allowed to show anything resembling a muscle because that would be considered intimidation and you'll be asked to leave. That's a good policy. I hate muscles. Yes, sir. You're better off not working out while you're here. So all the free weights and machines max out at 50 pounds, and all the benches and squat racks are Smith machines.
Those are my favorite ways to lift things.
And most importantly, this is a judgment-free zone. Except for anyone that racks more than one plate in a bar, carries around a jug of water, wears a tank top, is strong in any way, or breaks a sweat. Then we'll call you out in front of everyone and ask you to leave. Great, I feel welcome already. You shouldn't. And are you interested in buying our premium black card membership? What do I get? You get access to all of our establishments and like a massage chair. I'd be losing money if I didn't. Sounds good. I look forward to seeing your health decline and kicking you out for doing normal workouts. I can't wait.
All right, prisoner one. For a triple homicide, you have to download the app and create an account every single time you make an online purchase. Wait, what? Okay, well, can I at least opt out of email newsletters? Nope, you'll be opting in for email newsletters as well as text push notifications so you never miss another good deal. Happy shopping. Prisoner 11, for robbing a children's hospital. How do you rob a children's hospital? Anyways, your punishment is you are no longer allowed to use grocery bags every single time you make a food run. What? Do you know how many trips I'm gonna have to make to get all that in my house? Do you know how many I give? Not even a single one. Get the hell out of my face, please. Prisoner 696699. Guys, come on. We were doing so well. For kidnapping a family of 9, wow, you did that all on your own? I did, yeah. Your punishment is you have to go inside and talk to the cashier every single time you fill up your gas tank. But I'm an introvert. I'm way too shy to do all that. No, you're not. Introverts don't kidnap 9 people at the same time. True, yeah. I might just be a psychopath then. You're definitely a psychopath. Next prisoner, come on in. And lastly, for burning down a homeless shelter, wow, somebody's a piece of shit. All you gotta do is help me connect my printer to my laptop. Nah, I think I'll just take the death penalty. I'm ready. Alright, can't imagine being anywhere else for the holidays. First prisoner, come on in. For robbing a CVS. Oh, so you're the reason my deodorant's behind a glass box. Your punishment is that your phone will no longer populate a temporary security code like this every single time you log in somewhere. What? But that saves me so much time though. Oh, saves you time. Kind of like asking an employee to unlock my goddamn deodorant? Because I gotta say, super big waste of time right there. Well, have you considered breaking the glass and stealing it? No, because I actually have the money to pay for it. Next prisoner, come on in. Okay, for robbing a Walgreens, you know, I've never committed murder before, but I'm starting to see why people do it now. Your punishment is that every weekday you have to attend a long, drawn-out family dinner, and you're not allowed to leave the table until the last person finishes their meal. What? But my family's the worst. None of them know how to shut their mouths and just eat their dinner. Oh, trust me. Why do you think I'm here working right now? Well, is the restaurant somewhere I'd enjoy eating at least? It'll be a rotation between Applebee's and Golden Corral, so no. And also, you're paying for it. Next! Okay, for robbing a Rite Aid, honestly, I don't really care about that one. Your punishment is you have to take 2 shots of espresso 20 minutes before bed every night, and take 2 melatonin right when you wake up in the morning. What the? But that'll ruin my sleep schedule. How the f am I supposed to live like that? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have to make sure you're fully locked in when you're stealing 1-a-day multivitamins? Not really, those are pretty easy to rob, actually. Great, then do us all a favor and shut your stupid mouth. Next. And lastly, for impersonating a judge... You look stupid, by the way. Your punishment is you are no longer allowed to pregame before you go out. What? But the pregame's always the best part of the night. Trust me, as someone who's intoxicated right now, I know. But I can't go out sober, I'll get way too anxious. Well, how about you impersonate a therapist next time and talk through your problems in a mirror? Why, you think that'll work? I hope it makes it worse, actually. Anyways, thanks for coming out, everyone, and I hope your new year is terrible. Prisoner 0001. For armed robbery of a federal bank, here's your punishment. You have to use an Uber every time you want to travel and engage in small talk with the driver for the entire duration of the trip. But I'm an introvert, I don't have the energy for that. Well, you had the energy to steal from America, so you have the energy to hear about Tom's stupid dreams on the way to Walmart. Next. Prisoner 0000, probably could have shaved off some of these zeros. 002. For committing a triple homicide, you have to go through the entire job application process for 700 high-skilled jobs. Does that include those easy apply jobs on LinkedIn? Nope, they're the ones where you have to re-answer the same questions about your job history that are already answered in your resume. Do I at least get any of the jobs that I apply for? You'll get to the final interview round for every job, only to find out that they weren't hiring anybody to begin with. Plus you're a murderer, so you're pretty much unemployable. Next. For first-degree murder and vehicular manslaughter, wow, somebody couldn't wait till GTA 6. Your punishment will be to go to prison. Oh, okay, well, that's not too bad then. As an underpaid 9-to-5 employee. Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty inconvenient, actually. Prisoner 6969. For distributing illegal firearms, here's your punishment. You have to leave and buy a new roll of toilet paper at the store every single time you have to take a shit. Well, can I at least buy it ahead of time so I'm not clenching my way down the grocery aisles? No, sir, you may not. What? But that's almost criminal. Well, so are you, so I suggest you steer clear of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Next. Prisoner 6969. Someone thinks they're f***ing hilarious. For distributing firearms and ballistic missiles, your punishment is every time you order food from a drive-thru, you can't start eating out of the bag until you get back to your house. What? But that's when the food tastes the best. Well, you better drive quickly or that shit's going in the microwave. Somebody get this guy out of here. Prisoner 007 420 69. So stupid. For distributing firearms, ballistic missiles, and weapons of mass destruction, starting to notice a little bit of a trend here. You have to do CrossFit 5 days a week, and you're not allowed to talk to anyone about it or ever bring it up. What? But how else are people supposed to know about it? They're not. That's the beauty of it. Enjoy doing burpees in the middle of traffic. Prisoner 420 69 420. I'm just gonna start pointing. This is ridiculous. For distributing illegal firearms, because why the hell not, you have to iron your clothes every time you put something on and untie a super tight knot every time you wear shoes. Wait, but sir, it's so much easier to just throw it all in the dryer. You know what's even easier? Not selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. I really like selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. Then I hope you like taking 30 minutes to get ready. Get the hell out of my face. So, is this your first time in court, or? Oh, I didn't even know we started yet. Alright, for fist fighting an old lady in a nursing home, what? I don't, I won the fight, though. Yeah, I bet you did, you f***ing psychopath. Anyways, for your punishment, you have to carry a different generation Apple product for every device that you have, so you have to carry around different chargers, adapters, and miscellaneous bullshit until your entire life completely falls apart. Well, that's a lot of incompatible accessories. Oh yeah, Steve Jobs couldn't rest without changing an unnecessary feature. Well, are you guys gonna help me buy all that at least? Oh, God, no. Who do I look like, Oprah Winfrey? Get the out of here. Alright, for fighting a Spirit Airlines captain mid-flight, how did you even get in the cockpit? I was told not to answer any questions about that. Well, you're probably gonna have some when I ruin your life in a sec. So your punishment is, from now on, you'll be using an iPhone that's permanently set at the lowest brightness setting possible for the rest of time. What? But then I won't be able to see anything unless I... Congrats for identifying why the f we're doing it. But I need my phone to... Sorry to cut you off there, it's just we're running out of time and I just really don't care. Next prisoner, come on in, please. And lastly, for fighting the Chuck E. Cheese mascot and losing, you'd still be punished if you won, I just figured it'd be funny to bring it up. For your punishment, you're only allowed to watch shows or movies with a foreign accent, starting with Game of Thrones, but you're not allowed to turn on subtitles. Well, but I could barely follow Game of Thrones with subtitles. How am I supposed to do it without it? Well, you could try sucking it the f up, that usually works pretty well for me. Alright, then am I allowed to skip season 8 at least? God, no, you're actually starting with season 8. Oh, come on. Actually, season 8 will be the only one you watch with subtitles, so you get to re-experience just how bad that season was. You're welcome, sir. Okay, that's gotta be cruel and unusual punishment, right? Probably, yeah, but so is having a conversation with you, so let's just say they cancel out or something, shall we? How about we don't? Too late, we already did. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your terrible week, everybody.